everyone, I'm EpicYoshiMaster, and I'm here today with one of my favorite speed games of all time. Really, I don't have that many speed games that I actually run, only like 3, but I swear this is like my favorite game to run of all time. I'm so excited to be showing off the CrossCode any percent, no menu glitches run. I'm joined here by my amazing commentator, Corvimae. Please introduce yourself. I'm sure nobody knows who you are, potentially.
Hello, I'm Corvimae. This run rips. This run's so good. I have wanted to see this run in on this channel for so long, and I am like so excited for this category to be played here at CrossFuTalls.
It's going to be insane, awesome. There's a lot of technical depth in this run. Just a fair warning, there's a lot going on. It's going to be pretty hard to explain, but we'll do our best. But without further ado, let's get into it. Time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so CrossCode is a 2018? Was it 2018, 2019? It says on the stream, video game. It is a dual joystick shooter RPG, is how I would describe it. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It takes place inside of what is called an MMO. The game asks you, do you know what an MMO is? And I assume we all do, but this is a game within a game. So we are playing, and there's a whole story about how, like, what is going on inside of this world and who the character you're playing as, Leia, is, just her backstory and things like that. It's very moving. It's very cute. I recommend this game wholeheartedly. It is like, there's so much jam-packed into this game. But we are not going to do a lot of it because we are going to do glitches. Now, this is the no menu glitches category. The any percent category, like just any percent, does a bunch of menu storage stuff to beat the game in like 30 minutes. And we're doing this one instead because this is like a middle ground between the no major skips and the no menu glitch and the 80%. It's like not you get to see a lot more of the game, do a bunch of cool tricks, but it's not like a glitchless run by any means. I know most games NMG stands for no major glitches. Nope, in this game it's menu glitches. If you ever post a CrossCode run on YouTube, you will get comments that are asking why it's called this. Like, why does NMG not stand for why you are allowing major glitches in an NMG run, because that's not actually what it means for us. You have to add a little description or you'll get angry comments. So as you can see here, the two main, there's a bunch of tech that I didn't explain because I was explaining the game, because there's a lot to go over in this game at the beginning. First off, we have 2 attacks. We can throw orbs because we are a Spheromancer, that is our class. And we can do a blade attack where we spin and do an attack. The attack is a 4-hit combo, but if you do a dash after the spin, then it will animation cancel it earlier. So that is the fastest way to do attacks. You'll also notice that Yoshi is dashing all over the place.
Oh, we don't have dashes yet. Now we do.
Okay, well, I jumped the gun here. So now we have a dash, right? You can dash 3 times before Leia gets tired, and you have to start over the cycle. There's like a really short cooldown. However, if you shield, which we don't have yet, but we're getting it soon, between the 3 dashes, then you then you can chain dashes forever. So that is our main movement through the world. So yeah, you can see we're swinging with our sword here. This is the tutorial section. It's just slowly explaining all the different things in the game. But Yoshi's doing it really fast, so I have to try to quickly explain what the game will be doing over the course of much longer. And if there's, did I miss anything that matters right now?
You got everything for right now.
And if you got some donations, now would probably be a good time.
Yeah, sure thing. We have $5 coming in from Super Gran Turismo, who says, shout out to the CrossCode community, which is all around awesome, and good luck to EpicYoshiMaster on her run. Hi, Lee, meet.
I should probably quickly explain that, this is the part where you get asked if you know what an MMO is. So one of this character cannot speak except for a few words because there is a glitch in her. She's in like a. This is like because we're playing as a video game avatar. We're currently technically not within the MMO world. The MMO in this game is actually a physical world that they like terraformed an asteroid and turned it into this like theme park essentially that you remote into and control these characters in. So this is technically our character avatar that we're playing as, and because of a bug. She can only say words that, she only has a certain subset of words. And slowly but surely, Sergey, who is a developer who is communicating with us remotely, adds more words to her programming. And we get more access to words. So you're going to see a lot of donations, I'm sure, from CrossCode fans that are just a couple of just words strung together over and over again. And that is a direct reference to the game. It is not weird. We are fully expecting it.
That's good to know.
Yes. There's more to the story than that, but I will not spoil it for you because we don't spoil it. We skip all the cutscenes in this run, so you don't have to. You can play the game and you'll get the story, and it'll just be a little spoiled on the boss. So this is the crab boss because it looks like a crab. It is possible to. It is possible to two-cycle this boss, but it is RNG because you can randomly crit. It's like Pokemon, which is coming up later. Don't forget that we want to see that metronome run. So if you do the strat and you get enough crits, you can actually... So yeah, we're going to throw the two things here, try to get enough damage in here with enough crits. I don't think that's enough.
Okay, so let me talk a bit about this fight. So you have to do a frame-perfect dash. It's like 2 frames that you get, and because your dash has a little tiny bit of invincibility. You'll see whenever we break the health gate phase, it does a charge up countdown, and we were trying to pack as much damage as possible into the short span of time.
Yoshi is way better at this game. Is way better at this game than me, just so you know. But also, this game is the most technically demanding speed game I've ever done. So there is probably going to be a lot of times where I try my best to explain my somewhat out-of-date knowledge of this run, as this is in fact the first game I learned to run, which was a choice that I made. And then afterwards, Yoshi will explain it better than me. So we leveled up here. We're not supposed to level up here, because we're not technically in the game world right now. Also, we are now doing an escape, because what happened is this guy showed up and he was like, "You're not supposed to be here. You have to, we're gonna take you into, because you're not supposed to be able to be an avatar outside the world of the game. So we're gonna take you in." And so we are trying to escape him. Yeah. Then that's why he's spawning in all these guys. And the captain of the ship, who is just works for a logistical company bringing stuff to the planet, is helping us out. We have to wait for this lady to open the door, and now we are on our way to the Rhombus dungeon, right?
Yes,
yes.
You are correct.
I was like, my brain wants to say Ricky Dungeon, but it's Rhombus Dungeon.
Well, it's actually both. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
They use both names in different places. It's kind of silly.
So this is also...
No.
Oh, I cursed this.
I'm sorry.
Oh my... Yoshi!
No. I'm feeling... Okay. Go for it.
So you can long jump in this game. This is what is a minor glitch. By when you jump off the ledge, if you do an attack or you do the shield information, and then immediately cancel it with a dash, you will go farther. We use that quite a lot. We also now have access to our quick menu. This game, again, is a full RPG with you collect resources, you can trade them in for items, there's a ton of stuff to do in this game. There's a million side quests, none of which we're gonna do. So you're supposed to wait for that thing, so we do a long jump here. This game is also very much a puzzle game. I hate this room. It's my least favorite room in the game. I practiced it for so many hours. I'm still bad at it, and Yoshi just makes it look easy.
That jump is really hard.
Here you're supposed to go down both paths. We can actually, if by getting the angle right, hit that one down there, because if a sphere is fully charged, it will bounce off walls for a certain number of bounces. But yeah, this game is also a puzzle game. There's a ton of puzzles in this game. They're really hard, honestly. They require you to. They're not really hard. Oh man, I'm never gonna get this. It's I actually have to think about this. You'll see later. The DLC has really hard puzzles, honestly. The DLC, I was like, wow. I feel bad. I feel really dumb at this game now.
I was really bad at the DLC puzzles. They're insane.
They're so difficult. So we're just gonna kill a bunch of things here. If you got a donation, a quick donation.
Yeah, actually, I have a $25 donation from Tiflora, who says, thank you so much for showing this awesome CrossCode speedrun. The team is very happy to see it on the big screen. Good luck with your run. From Tiflora, sound designer of CrossCode.
Oh
my gosh, that's so awesome.
So
I love all
cool.
the sound effects in this game. I hear the sound that the spheres make in my dreams. So the way this boss is supposed to work is you're supposed to like be bouncing. It's gonna like put up a shield here, and then it's gonna go up there, and you're supposed to bounce stuff off the back. What we can do is we can just go behind it, and then break its shield. And then also that will put it into a vulnerable state, which for a short period of time, I think, so there's a mechanic called break. I don't know if every enemy has a break. It can't be broken, but essentially it's like, but enemies have their own mechanics. They can be broken, and then when something's broken, it's taking more damage. There's probably more to it than that. Also, we're not supposed to be level 3 here, but we got extra experience from the crab. So we're gonna meet everyone's favorite character, Apollo, who is going to call us a cheater, and now we're rivals. This is also, there's a giant tech tree in here that you get command points as you level up, which you can use on slotting certain circuits, which give you certain effects. These circuit sets that we use are very particular. We also now have our first art. There are dash arts, throw arts, shield arts, and attack arts. What's the last one? Okay, before I explain that, we're going to do a barrier skip here. Uh-oh. So the way that this works, God, this game is so hard to commentate. Okay, the way that this works is we do first cut for the first time, and we turn on tutorials. And when you do that, Leia will finish the stop. If you time it right, Leia will stop all of her movement and then finish the tutorial, and then we turn back off tutorials again, or on skip tutorials again. Because if you turn off skip tutorials, it will play the tutorials that you have saved up, essentially. And so we use that to take advantage of, allow us to skip the barrier.
Yeah, we're now in like a very late game area, and we're just going to immediately leave because we use a cool thing called a save fix. This game had a really rich early access history, and so as they updated the game over time, you have these like save fixes to help like bring you to the right points in progression. So we're actually using this to skip entirely the entire first area of the game, Autumn's Rise. We just didn't play it. We're already in the second area, Break Trail.
Also, I will say it might be a good idea for the sake of people just coming in to explain again that this is not no major glitches. This is no menu glitches. It might be good to change actually if it's possible to change the category on the screen. That would probably help people a lot. Something I didn't really think about it till just now. And so, yeah, we're just gonna move. We're gonna collect some stuff here because we need to buy some things. Equipment's actually really, really important in this game. We're gonna be under-leveled forever, but we can get some equipment that helps because the game essentially you have like an eye level and you also have a level. And so it's very important that we keep our equipment up to date, or else we will be very underpowered. Oh, it already says no menu glitches? All right, well, never mind. We thought of a good job, everyone. But yeah, if you got another...
Get the donations.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing. Yes, and yes, it does already say no menu glitches. I don't know if I should...
Well, I've been immediately owned. This is new, by the way. Those angles are new. Sorry, continue.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so we have a $50 donation. This is from Radio 2. It says, CrossCode is my absolute favorite game of all time. So thrilled to see it included. May your every step form the path of your growth. The heart. The blue heart.
That's actually a reference to one of the side quests in this game. I appreciate it.
All right, so we're gonna go buy a bunch. We're gonna sell some stuff we picked up, and we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff. And specifically, what we're gonna buy is a better sword, and we're going to buy spicy buns. Spicy buns give us food in this game gives you a short buff. Well, they can be longer, but they give you a buff to certain stats essentially for a short period of time. You can only have one going at once. Well, no, sorry, there is a eating food cooldown, but yeah. We need to teleport out there to trigger a cutscene, and now we're going to go and join a guild. But before we do that, we need to go run around and grab a bunch of stuff. Okay, before I was explaining that, I was going to say this is the way. So when I got into speedrunning originally, it was because I was watching I was watching a friend do it, and I was like, huh, I should try that. And just looked through my Steam most played games and saw which runs seemed like a good length, and somehow I landed on CrossCode NMG. So I totally feel all the people donating being like, I love this game because I love this game. It's so good. All right, so we're gonna equip all this stuff here. We are also going to first cut these 2 DJ moles. That's not right.
Is that
right?
They're Hillcats. I think it's DJ Hillcat. No, it's Flaming Hillcat. Flaming Hillcat. These are Flaming Hillcat.
Just for experience reasons, because we have to go this way anyways, and they happen to be on the way. So it's a really easy way to get the experience that we need.
And it's very important to note, one of the gear pieces we picked up is Assault Vest, which is like insanely overpowered. There's this modifier called Assault, which like basically shoots out like tiny extra projectiles, which deal a percentage of your total damage. Those will scale really well across the entire run. We're going to keep that piece of equipment until basically the end of the game. It's very busted.
The way Assault Vest works is you can't use any status moves, but it gives you 50% boost to your special defense. Wait, that's a later game tonight. So yeah, we're now in a guild, so that's fun. And there's like a raid. There's like raids you do with your guild. We're not gonna do any of those, unfortunately. They're pretty like neat. And now we're in the Temple Mines. Thank you. This is also where we're gonna do our first buffered dash art, which is you can dash if you do a dash. No, she explained it. I don't remember why it works.
So basically, similar to our long jump, if we use a dash art in the air, we can basically like cancel our jump out and cross longer distances. In the case of that one in particular, since our dash art takes us too far, we have to use a food midway. We only use that like twice, but it helps us get extra distances when long jumps aren't enough.
Yes.
Also, this is a special cool setup here. Let me see if I
hate that this works so much.
There was an entire day where a bunch of us in the CrossCode speedrunning community just like sat down and like did like a bunch of silly, dumb setups for that room. It is insane what you can do.
That's so upsetting that works. So yeah, this dungeon, we are slowly going to be turning on parts of the elevator, essentially. That trick there is essentially so this game technically exists in 3D, sort of. The engine in this game is like wild. This game is all built in like with like web browser technology. Like it's all JavaScript and stuff. When Leia jumps up, like there is a Z-axis element to that, and so but right there, even though that thing was higher up, we were able to jump back and do a strike during the dash, and that gets us enough height to hit the thing. Also, now we have a key. We can step on the special key block to use the key. We are going to read a donation.
Sounds good. We have a $250 donation that has come in from Zeronius. Thanks so much for that. It says, hey Yosh, hopefully you don't need to be too persistent for this run. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Zeronius.
Also, quick update. We're already at over $350 for that Pokemon Coliseum bonus metronome run. I just want to do a quick note that it's actually for Pokemon the Gale of Darkness. This is like a sequel. It is a different game. It's like in addition to Coliseum.
I want you all to know that I had to go through so much effort to make that happen and get people to ship Swift stuff that she needed for that. So please make it happen. All that effort was in vain. I hate fighting Digmo here. So here's the thing about this game is there's a lot of fights. The combat's actually like very deep and nuanced, and all the fights in this game are incredibly choreographed when you do the run, and I'm bad at all of them. But Yoshi just makes it look so easy. This
It takes a lot of practice
Yeah.
to do a lot of these fights, even like relatively consistently. There's just so many things to think about.
The other thing to know about the way that this dungeon essentially, but yeah, we can run on this, by the way. The way that this dungeon essentially works is we have our spicy bun up, which is giving us additional attack, and we're trying to essentially keep that going as long as possible. Because the more time we have higher attack, the more time that we are saving. I somehow saved that sentence. Also, we also have a throw art now that is the iron. Wow.
Steel ball?
Steel ball. I was like, it's not ball of iron. God, I don't remember the terms at all in this game, huh? Also, these guys here, their break mechanic is when they dash, if they don't hit you, then they will like, and I think if they don't hit a wall, right?
Yeah.
Then they will kind of slide and then stop being, they will become vulnerable. Also, this game has a bunch of elements in it. There are 4 main elements in the game, and they all interact in different ways, and that's where the puzzle aspect comes in. And we're just gonna kind of make our way through and fight stuff. So if you got some more donations, feel free.
Sure. Well, first we have a $10 donation from Carissa who says, hi.
Hi.
So hi. And we've got $5 coming in from Sandy who says, Happy Leespin Logs Day.
It is in fact Leia Spin Logs Day.
Leia Spin. Oh, then we also have
Day.
$25 from Jordan97 who says Leia Spin.
I wanna see everyone Leia spinning in chat this entire time.
Yes.
We're just killing a bunch of bugs, so you probably can read another one.
Sure. A couple quick thank yous to some $25 donators. We have $25 from Toad Yanagi. Thank you so much. $25 from Mewtwo also. Thank you. You have $25 from Tiny Sine Curve. I love that. $25 from Knox. Thank you all very much for those. Look, sometimes there are no messages, but we appreciate the donations no matter what, so we want to get those thank yous in there.
This is a new thing.
We just did some new things. This is called Bomb Warp. It is very complicated to explain. Basically, we're going to try and go through the transition at just the right time, and it's going to cause the explosion of the bomb to happen on the other map at the same like XY coordinates that we're standing at. I keep going too late.
This was discovered like, like 2 months ago?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Which is why we are currently in the year of CrossCode. Because there's just a bunch of new speed tech developments, which is why I'm like, oh man, I don't know anything anymore. Because this room historically sucks. Because you have to like wait, like lure the cat over, and it'll drop a bomb, and then it'll do a bunch of other things before it drops a bomb. It just takes forever. Now you just do that, and you then blow up one bomb, and you beat the cat, and you just are instantly to the room, and that has to save like what, a minute and a half?
I'm not sure it's that much, but it's still really good.
It's so much. So this is Digmo has an adjective now. It's just
infected
frozen
Digmo.
What?
Infected
Digmo. I was like, it's not frozen Digmo.
Oh no.
I'm thinking of Flygon, not.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is going
So our goal here is to hit Digmo into break, and then
I failed. Oh well. Okay.
yeah, you can do that. You can do that in in a way where you won't suck up the bugs again. In order to get the bugs out, you gotta see, there's that, you can see that meter beneath him, and when it fills up, that's the break meter. And when it fills up all the way, then the bugs come out. But you can also, if you're fast, you can just do it before all the bugs go back in. This boss is hard. They're all hard. This game is really hard. Yoshi is so far making it look like very seamless, and I promise you this game is very hard to speedrun. Casually, it is not as hard, and also has a ton of really good assist modes. Like, something I really love about this game is that there are a ton of accessibility options, up to and including, like, there are a bunch of timed puzzles, and you can turn the times down, like, the timers down. You can change things about the combat. So if you are looking at this and you're like, this looks too difficult for me, I assure you there are settings you can change to make it work for you. Please play CrossCode. It's so good. What we're doing there, we went back in to essentially reset the position of the thing. All right, so now we're gonna do another buffered dash art.
That's not a buffered dash art.
No, that's a sphere saw. So you got, if the top left, you can see that SP meter. You need SP to do arts. So we have to wait for that to fill up. We're gonna drink another cup of water here, and then that gets us over there. Without having to do anything. This is the last room we're gonna do in this dungeon. Then we will be moving on.
Yeah, we're actually not clearing this dungeon. We basically just want to get heat, and then we want to get a thing called the Thief's Key, which lets us open bronze level chests. I don't really care about the bronze level chest as much as we care about eventually getting the Radiant Key, which lets us open gold level chests. And we need that for some really good gear we'll get later.
This room's also, honestly, like, non-trivial, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so now we get to grab this stuff. We have leveled up.
We're gonna do another barrier skip.
And now we're gonna skip a bunch of the game again. So because now we've unlocked more arts, we can turn off. Wait. Okay, so you can see that thing that says limiter is enabled on the left, and that's a new thing. That is an EpicYoshiMaster special.
Indeed, I am a tool developer. I make mods. I've loved making a bunch of practice mods for this game. In particular, that one. So I had to research into what is wrong with barrier skip, because whenever we do barrier skip normally, we always run into these issues. Like, why is this failing? We have no idea why this is failing. Like, it works well for some people, it doesn't work for other people. And so I spent like 2 days researching, why did this trick fail? And the unfortunate result I came to was, if your game lags, you fail. And that's a little not fun. So basically the limiter makes it so your game doesn't lag, even though it actually lags. It's weird to explain. Anti-lag button.
Yeah, it is a way to make it the trick essentially non-RNG.
Yeah.
To make it so that way, like, if you to increase like parity across runs, so that like if you have like a better machine, you're not inherently advantaged. Yoshi's done a ton of cool stuff with mods for the speedrunning. For example, way back when I mentioned that the one thing I ever learned about this game is that that you should not run it at 144 hertz, because I have a 144 hertz monitor. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, I have a 144 hertz monitor, and there's a trick later that just might as well be RNG at 144 hertz. It is so inconsistent. And then I was failing it constantly, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I went in the Discord, and Simp, the world record holder for this game, was like, I don't know. That seems right to me. And I tried a bunch of things, and then eventually I just set my monitor to 60 hertz, and I never failed it again. And I was like, I figured it out. And so, Yoshi, you good?
Apparently long jumps are not my friend today, and long jumps are they're reasonably lenient. It's very easy to get into like the mindset of, oh, you need to be really early with them, but really you want to be later with them, because if you like try and flash before you jump, you're just going to fall down, and it's not a good time.
Yeah, so then Yoshi made a frame limiter for this game for me, and then I have not run it since.
You know?
But it is useful for other people too. That's the maroon tree. I hate it with all of my heart and all of my soul. We'll come back there later. That's actually the quest we're doing right now, is to clear out what is in the maroon tree. But we have to go grab some stuff first. You want to go shopping? That you don't have to do that jump that way. That was like a swag strat that immediately backfires on you every time you do it.
This is the one time it's not going to backfire. After I was failing all the other long jumps that actually were relevant. What about
also,
doing?
Somebody in chat mentioned this also. Shout out to the CrossCode devs who have who are very supportive of the speedrunning community. The speedrun Discord for CrossCode is in fact the CrossCode main Discord, and also they published the old branch like the old version that we played this game on as a Steam beta branch. So it's very easy to set up and play this game.
My brain is getting confused, don't worry.
So now we're at the Maroon Tree. We just did a bunch of shopping. We have way better gear now. Again, it's really important that we keep our gear good because if you're playing this game casually and you're having a lot of trouble, you probably just need to buy more gear. A lot of the times it's just because you haven't upgraded your gear in a while. Like, stats are really important in this game. So we got to fight these worms, these red worms. This part right here, not that bad. The later part's going to be really bad because a fun fact about rocks is they home. As we all know, like in real life, rocks follow you when they're spit out at you. And so you were just constantly getting bombarded with rocks and hit by rocks. And Citron here is like not helpful and often very actively detrimental to us. And I hate the Maroon Tree so much. When I was running this game, I had so many runs die just because I choked Maroon Tree. Because it's also like a pretty, like, it's not like the hardest trick, but it's like a pretty precise trick at the end, I would say, to do the quick kill.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do another room of worms. So if you have another donation or two.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, we're already over 10% for the bonus metronome run.
Oh, heck yeah.
Amazing. So keep it up. We're at $676 out of that 6,000. So I have total faith in you all.
Hey.
Yay, let's get some face pops in chat. And then we have a $5 donation from Phoenix Melior who says, "Look at Leia spin. This game looks super cool. Good luck, and we're cheering you on in the Maviary."
Hi everyone. That's my Discord. All right, so we got. Oh, what? You can just go at an angle?
We went over this. You know, you've already seen this before.
Yeah, but I'm
you got the
dumb.
exact same response last time too. So.
I know. All right,
it was
so
a fresh experience.
I'm gonna explain this quick kill really quickly. We're gonna hop up on this while the rocks come at us. We want to knock the thing down, which will let us do a bunch of damage because it's invulnerable. We want to get it just below or just right above halfway, and then we're gonna drop 4 ashen mines like this, and then it should pop up, and they should all pop on top of it, and it will kill it.
Nice.
Boom, 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 or break it. Sorry, and then we can finish the fight. That is the timing. Like. Again, it's not like the hardest trick, but it is very easy to mess up. And also, Citron can just do the last bit of damage and ruin the trick for you. So that was a very good Maroon Tree. That was very clean.
Thank you.
And now we will return to the market. We will turn in the thing that we got from this, and we will go to bed. So you can do the donation.
Okay, we have $25 that just came in from Leia. It says, "Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi."
Hi. Part of me thinks that early game Leia is just Kirby.
I can see it.
I also, chat's mentioned, if you're confused why everyone's in chat is talking about why worms have 5 hearts, that entire dungeon, Citron is just giving you worm facts.
Oh, did you know we had a $10 donation from a bit of Bailey's that says, "Did you know that worms have 5 hearts?"
I didn't know that. Thank you for this information.
Thanks, Citron. All right, so this is the first duel against Apollo, and it is the only one we're going to do in the run. PvP in this game works in a series of rounds, where the first person to knock out the other person's health then wins that round. Weirdly, it doesn't heal you up all the way every round. I don't really understand how it works in terms of its game's internal logic. Each one of these works in a certain way. There's an intended thing you're supposed to do, so you can just 5-0, but if you choke around, then if you choke it or you failed the counter timing, then it can get a little dicey. But as we can see here, Yoshi is a pro, 5-0'd Apollo, and now we will move on into another dungeon where we're going to skip a lot of it, but we'll be doing a good bit of this one.
Yeah, we'll do the second half, not really the first half.
So this dungeon has these light up little I don't know, what are they? Okay, first off, this because this game is on Steam, you can make Steam here as well, so that's fun. So yeah, it has these light up little lamps, like torches, I guess, and depending on what element you light them entirely up with, then different things, like they'll enable different things, right? So if this one requires ice, but that orb there will turn our shot into ice. So that's how we're able to get through there. You are supposed to do a whole bunch of, you're supposed to like go to the other room and stuff in the other key, but that's
That was very much not intended short form of shot.
That is not how you're supposed to.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the this is Pinzo. This fight is there's a quick code for this fight that is pretty precise. That involves essentially doing a big combo at the end. And if you miss it, it's not the end of the world. But I know, like for a while, Sim had a world record that missed it. Like it happens. So yeah, we're gonna get Pinzo down to a certain level here, and then we are going to do an action mine. We're gonna ball still behind us. We're gonna first cut into it. Oh yes, that was really good. And then we also need to switch to fire during that so that we get the extra damage because you get each of your circuits gives you different buffs. Yeah, that was really good. Yoshi again made that look easy. That is a very hard quick kill. So now we have Frost, which is a reference actually that the game made to Frost Fatale's 2023. And so now we have a lot more stuff we can do because we can now turn these, instead of making steam with these waters, we can make I hate this jump. You can make pucks of ice. Yeah, okay. This is also going to be a little recurring boss here. While Yoshi's circuiting, you could probably do a donation.
Yeah, sure. This is really cool looking. we have $25 from Harmora, who says, "Keep up the good work and CrossCode for the win."
So now we have I think it's Snow Flurry. Is that it?
That is Ice Flurry is one of them. We have a lot of moves now.
Yeah, it's really good. It makes a bunch of different a bunch of particles all in a row. We use it a lot. Also, this is another type of puzzle where you can either evaporate those, which does not do a lot in most cases, or you can turn them into ice blocks. Also, we are about to enter what this dungeon really is, which is the Moth Zone. As we all know, moths are allergic to ice. Oh. So what you're supposed to do is those little pillars in the middle, if you shoot at the bottom, they'll come up at an elevated Z height. And so you shoot them down, and then you whack them. Also, we also have Indigo Strike here. That is a dash art which makes a big trail behind you. It's actually pretty good as an attack, but it also gets us pretty far, so we can use it to save a very minuscule amount of time over dashing, honestly. But
it saves 0.1 if you do it perfectly, and if you don't do it perfectly, you literally lose time using it.
Yep.
It's very silly.
But it feels good.
It feels very fun.
All right, so this is just kind of doing some skips and movement and stuff, so give us another donation.
Can do. Alrighty, we have $125 coming in from T-Dude. Says, CrossCode is such a great game. We all have to experience it. Love the stream. Keep it up and go fast for Malala Fun.
Honestly, I've been pretty. Also, that is not how you're supposed to do that either. I've been pretty surprised. I'm surprised so far how much of this I remember.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
So we've now just gotten the white key, which is like the level 2 key. Now we can open the silver chest. Again, we still don't really care about those either as much. We're all just looking for that radiant key that we'll get later in the game. Oh, I do in fact need the long jump there. Not long jump. Upper. This thing, not that thing.
All right. So maybe do another one.
Yeah, no problem. Also, I was gonna say, not only is Epic Yoshi doing some wild and awesome stuff, but yes, you're doing great on commentary so far. Stop doubting yourself.
No, I'm not doubting myself. I was saying I'm surprised at how much I remember.
I know. No, there's so much cool info to share. I'm super into it. I think it's awesome.
It's a very technical game. I've expected myself to be like, Yoshi, how'd you play this one for me?
Yes. And quick reminder, everybody, keep getting those donations in for that Pokemon Coliseum bonus metronome run. This is a totally separate run of an additional Pokemon game. We're over $700. Just a quick heads up on that.
I really want to see Swift's metronome luck.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Okay, so if you're not familiar with Metronome, Metronome is my favorite moving Pokemon because of what it does is it picks a different random move. There's like of most of the moves, it won't do it. There's a couple of them won't do. And so this battle CD, the point is just you can only pick Metronome, and you just have to hope you get the moves that are fast. It could be a disaster. It could go really well, in which case Switch will just do it again because we gotta prove that's not a fluke. You can buffer. Actually, is that just always how you did that?
No, so, like, it's not really that new, but, like, one of the things that I've been doing is map buffering, which basically, like, advances the game, like, one frame. It's a really good way, because that dash art in particular is, like, really precise.
Yeah. There are some tricks that were made easier than they used to be, because you can buffer one frame by going to the map, and there are some very, very frame precise dash arts that, especially there's one particular. What is this?
This is a very cursed, very precise.
What did you all do to the puzzles in this game?
Well, this it's very fun. You can even do it
even faster.
Yes, if you do it fast. There's even a zero block version, but it's like sub-pixel, so I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, that sounds rough. All right. This is just another puzzle. Give us another donation.
All right, sounds good. $25 from EC Miss, who says, love this game and excited to see how you folks break it. Good luck and good times.
All right, so now we're gonna fight more jellyfish. The way jellyfish break, by the way, is their little water orbs they shoot out you. You want to hit them with fire, which will turn it into steam, and that will break them. A lot of enemies do not take very much damage at all if they have not been broken, which is annoying. And at the end of this, we're going to fight our returning friend, but there he is. There's our guy. And so for this one, you're supposed to use the jellyfishes to make the little ice puck here, which we can use to beat him, and then that will automatically defeat the jellyfish. It's like kind of a puzzle fight, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna backtrack, so give us another donation. Sorry that these are all coming out like one at a time. This game is fast-paced, then we do a bunch of movement, and then it's fast-paced, then we do a bunch of movement.
That's okay. It gives me plenty of time to like keep up with how we're looking on like the Metronome run and other incentives and things. For example, we do have a $125 donation from Jules the Wombat Lover, who says, I missed the opening portion of that beautiful Okami run. So here's to hoping that I can see more of Okami and Eastern working together to save the world, which means they were putting that for the Espeon nickname and the Quilava nickname for the upcoming Coliseum run, which you all can also do.
What's winning for? Yeah, okay. I'm on Team Bingus. Okay, I think both of us are Team Bingus. So
that's
let's
second. That's in second place behind Okami.
Come on, Bingus. So yeah, this is one of the long, slow-moving particle puzzles. The way that works is there'll be a particle, and it will move slowly, and you have to do stuff to interact with all the things that you've seen in the dungeon to make it go to the right place without petering out. This is the thing where I was saying, like, there are difficult puzzles in this game, and the DLC really goes all in on them. On a lot of puzzles like this, they're honestly quite tricky. And if that looks that looked intimidating, that is one of the things that you can accessibility to make more to work better for you, because there is some Twitch reaction stuff you got to do in it, doing them normally. So again, it's something I really, really, really like about this game. This is the Moth Zone. I said earlier was the Moth Zone. This is the true Moth Zone. We're just gonna fight a ton of moths, and Snowflake. Isn't that like not actually flake?
It's like Snowflock.
Flock, yeah, is like really, really good here because it just makes it like it's one thing and then like it makes a big explosion. And moths, as we all know, come in groups. And yeah, we just beat up a bunch of moths. This room and the Heracross room, I think, are really fun. But yeah, as we fight more moths, we need more donations.
Hi. Yes, of course, we have a $50 anonymous donation. This is little something so we can enjoy more of one of my favorite games ever. Go.
Seeing all the
Thank you so
CrossCode
much.
love coming out in the donations has been like so super great to see. This game is so good.
I love it so much.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite, maybe your favorite move in this game in the donations, or your favorite Pokemon, because that's coming up next.
That's true. Or give me your favorite enemy name in this game, because all the enemies have fun
Ooh.
names.
My favorite's probably Duffusville.
That one's pretty good. I still just like Digmo. I just like saying Digmo. Oh yeah, this is a big moth, by the way. You all seen Hollow Knight? This is that. It's actually a reference to the finale of the marathon by another very talented runner that you should definitely check out. It's going to be really, really good. But we're maybe getting ahead of ourselves a little bit because there's a million other very, very talented runs and runners coming up before then. So we'll have to hold off. But this is your sneak peek on Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
All right,
it'll look
that's-
exactly like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. That's the big old moth. And now we're done with this dungeon. And we're going to move on to...
2.
Hold on.
This is your live quiz.
I'm going
Where
to
are we
fail
going
this live
next?
quiz. Where do we go after this? We go... we go...
We go to
to-
Kirby's Dream World.
Kirby... no, we have to do tracking now?
Yeah,
Oh, that's later. No,
In
it
the
is.
Dream
That is
World.
now. Okay. So yeah, we're doing tracking now. Essentially, you have to follow certain paths.
Well, we're not really doing like the paths as much as we're remembering the sort
That's
of thing. We'll actually do the paths later, which we're kindly not showing what the actual path is.
Yeah. This is not. This one. So the way the cutscene skips works in this game, by the way, the reason why it does, even though it's like, what? Why we have to watch the cutscenes? Is it speeds them all up essentially. So that way all the game still like makes all the adjustments it needs to make. Why am I totally forgetting where we go?
All right, I'll give you a pass on this one. So we go to Gaia's Garden, and we're gonna do
Yeah.
Moon Jump.
Okay. No. Wait. Then why are we? Oh, because we gotta talk to them, and then we go to Gaia's Garden.
We need their help
Yes.
to not crash the
All right.
game.
Yes, it's the third barrier skip. We're doing the third barrier skip. This was an angle, so it's like slightly harder.
Well, it was harder before we realized that actually, like basically all of the difficulty is just due
Don't
to
be laggy.
frame rate.
Man. Okay. Man. Okay.
No, it's not even like this is not actually that hard thing. No, it's literally the only reason most people are failing this is just because your game lags. It sucks.
That's.
So now we don't. It is so much nicer.
Man, maybe I was actually good. Oh, man, I wasn't. All right, so yeah, we're on Gaia's Garden. Yes. For some reason, I thought there was something before this, but I think I was thinking of the stuff that's going to come later. I know what I'm thinking of, but I don't want to spoil it. So, chat, just believe me. Thank you.
We have time for a couple donations.
Sure. So we have $25 from Colleen, who says, "You guys are so great. So much respect. My husband, John, introduced me to all of this, and I'm grateful." I've also got, I want to do a couple quick thank yous to $25 from the End Beta. Thank you so much for the donation. We have $5 from Furtick, 43. Thank you so much. $20 from the Mick Failure. I like the spelling on that. Thank you. We have an anonymous $250 donation, an anonymous $10 donation, and a $25 donation from Sherelle. Thank you all so much for your support.
Okay, so we just had something a little unfortunate happen. So we did a trick called Flare Burn. We did a dash flare, which lets us like scale walls, and it's really cool. I'm just going to leave this room. This is not working
That
out.
sucks.
So basically, it lets us get us extra height, which we don't really have ways to get extra height in this game. So having a way to do that is really busted. What ended up happening is like Flare Burn like shoots a little beam down, and it happened to hit an enemy that just was very nice enough to walk directly under the beam to cause combat to enable, and then it wouldn't disable. And that's a little mean. We made it work.
So yeah, dash flare. You dash into a slanted wall, and then you do a flare burn, and that will keep you if you do it right, you'll like have enough momentum that you'll like just barely get over the ledge. You can technically do dash flares on flat walls. It's called a task flare, and I don't know how you do them. They're like frame perfect. They're like
yeah, they are very hard.
They're very hard. This is also the floor we're getting introduced to shock. Shock makes you damage yourself. And we were going to use that to do a trick called a moon jump, which I'm just going to let happen. Whee! I love the moon jump. All right, so now we're over here. Oh, you're doing the double moon jump.
Yeah, the double moon jump.
Oh, heck yeah! There's like you can do like a dash flare instead if you because the double moon jump is actually pretty hard. We have now broken our save file. The game wanted us to fix it, and we said no. Earlier we said yes because we do want to continue from this point here. Essentially, I don't actually know why moon jumps work, but it essentially is.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, good.
So Blizzard Hawk, with the power of Jolt on old versions of the game, we can make Blizzard Hawk basically target ourselves. The second part of the Blizzard Hawk move involves like bouncing the player into the air. Normally it would like move a target really high up. And since we canceled the third part, which would like slam it down, it basically makes this like really high moving move that we can use to basically just like skip over that. As long as we time it right. If we time it wrong, you end up soft locking Mia, so
Yeah, don't
that's what we have settles about.
Yeah, that trick is actually patched, so we do play on a down patch version of the game. Also, the best thing about the moon jump is that it looks way harder than it is. That first one, at least. The second one's pretty hard, but so these are the shrieker guys. Remember when we broke our save there? They make that sound for some reason. Also, yes, we now are being introduced to the fourth and final element, and that is wave. As we all remember from the hit television program Avatar: The Last Airbender, the four elements are heat, frost, wave, and shock. Which nation are you from?
Shock, I would say.
Yeah. So also magnets are here. We have magnets now. That's fun. As we all know, if you shock a magnet, it becomes an electromagnet, and then it pulls the big block.
Yeah, that's how physics works.
That's how physics works. I did very badly in physics in college, so...
I ran away from physics as soon as I could.
All right, we're about to get into the best room in the game, the trial of patience.
Persistence.
Persistence.
The trial of patience does exist though.
This first part, not that bad. The reason why it's called the trial of persistence is because you have to practice this room for a million years to do it right. We're gonna eat a blazing bun. We're going to do a buffer dash art here. That used to be way harder before the map thing. And then we're going to do a very long sequence of fights. There's like nothing. There's nothing like particularly like. I don't know how. Like this room is just hard because it's a bunch of fights in a row and it's very easy to die. So you might also be noticing, and we never actually explained this, along the edge of the screen, as Yoshi does more and more elemental attacks, it becomes all blocky. That is because of a mechanic called elemental overload. You can see in the top left, the symbol is moving up. If that, like the symbol, there's like the background is filling up. If it fills all the way, we will reach elemental overload, which A, does a little animation, which loses time, and B, we cannot use any element attacks until it drains all the way. And you can reduce elemental overload, or like your elemental overload meter, by, shout out to Mantine, by either... Hold on. The suspense. No.
We're making it work. Okay.
Yeah, so again, one small thing... Okay. Whew. One small thing can really make this room like a nightmare. You can either wait, or you can attack using neutral attacks. So there's you'll notice that Yoshi is often switching between forms and doing some neutral attacks between things. That is either to build SP, because even if you aren't doing any damage, there are sometimes you like need to build SP, so you just hit something for no damage. And also because it reduces elemental overload. That was a lot of explanation. I'm sorry. Maybe give us a donation to cool off a bit.
No, that was awesome. I'm sure we all appreciate it, alongside myself. We have a $250 anonymous donation that says, thank you to all the runners, commentators, and event organizers for all you do to raise money for a great cause. Agreed. Don't forget, your donations are going toward Malala Fund, which is a nonprofit organization that advocates for women's education all around the world. So we we hope Leia can learn some more words, and we will advocate for that. Right?
All right, so we now have the wave element here. And so we're going to go, I believe this is a shopping section. Is that right?
This is more like we roam around the map and get the items that we need to become like overpowered. Because we got the radiant key at the end of the gauntlet there, and that lets us open these gold level chests in Sapphire Ridge, which is just going to like, for the first time in the run, we're actually going to be better than the enemies.
Yay! Yeah, that's, again, like I said, I mean, we're not shopping in a store, we're shopping in the map.
Yeah.
We're going to do another dash flare up here. We're going to grab an item. I don't remember what... Oh, this is Sonic Spike. Okay. Then we're just going to kind of keep moving around, grabbing more stuff. So give us a couple more of those donations.
Sure. Well, let's do some more thank yous to our lovely donator Anonymous and a few others. We've got $25 from Anonymous. Thank you so much. We have $25 from Kay the Kitsune. Thank you very much, Kay. We have $25 from Ganymede Ghost. We have $125 from Anonymous. And another $100 from Anonymous. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, everyone. I'll probably do a couple more. We kind of just... You probably do one more, actually.
Okay, that sounds good.
One more.
Plus, we're at $751 out of that $6,000 for the Coliseum run. So let's get that. And we have $25 from Sasha, who says, thanks for putting on a wonderful event this year and every year.
All right, so right here, this is we're going to jump down into this little pit. We need a flame gun. We're going to jump onto this little pit, and we're going to fight 4 guys. Whoa, I didn't even know you could go this way. That was not on purpose, I assume?
This is very much on purpose. We are doing a new strat with Blizzard Hawk.
No.
It's very nice.
Oh my god, it's free now.
It is free.
This used to be so hard.
Blizzard Hawk deals a whole lot of damage, and so we just abuse that to like destroy them. Group them all together and take them all down.
So that used to be like, you'd have to do a lot of like very precise parrying, or else you would just die. And now you just do that. And I was like, we got like, you only got time for one donation, because this is gonna be like a difficult thing, and I want to highlight that. And then no.
Sorry to disappoint.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not disappointed. That's way better.
It's so much nicer.
It's almost like it's the year of CrossCode.
It's the year of CrossCode.
All right, so these wave teleporter things, if your orb is on wave and it hits one of those things, it will teleport you to there. Oh, you rushed
what?
it.
I didn't have patience. I should have completed the trial of patience.
You should have completed
I did the trial of persistence instead.
This is just a fight room, so you can do another donation.
Alrighty, we have $5 from Ecoplex that says long-time watcher, first-time donator. Thank you for your great content and GDQ. And thank you for your donation.
So this is a room, or this is a part where we're essentially going to be kind of on a... Wait, there's... No.
That is a semi-task flare, you could say? It's not really a task flare. We're doing some routes. We're skipping a lot of this dungeon.
Okay, well that's new.
And then we're gonna skip some more.
I didn't know about that. You used to like do it. You used to do a flare jump, and then you would do a flare jump elsewhere, and so it was actually very timing dependent. And if you missed one, then you're kind of shot. Which when I was a a 144 hertz player. Oh, so you can run through that wall. 144 hertz player, and all of my dash flares always failed because I didn't know that's how it worked. It was rough. This dungeon was terrible, like so rough now, or was rough, and now it is. I mean, now it's fine. I can just do that. This is another fight route coming up here. So they're going to be. We're going to see it a little bit, but like there are these like metal balls, I guess. Oh yeah. Also, this is what if a flower was swole? I just felt like that was worth pointing out. There's these metal balls, and if you shoot them with enough wave or shock, they will either become like big old shock balls or big old wave balls. Shock balls, the way that they work, is they will travel along the wall, and wave balls will travel through the wall and then exit at a different angle depending on how they like travel through it, and if it's like if one side's an angle, then that will make it fork in a way that my brain understands instinctively but cannot explain. Does that make sense? There's the metal balls. We're seeing them now. And so you'll see the wave ball mechanic coming up in a second here, because that's how you are able to shoot through the wall. Also, those guys would be bad news if we did not just get a bunch of better equipment. People asking in chat why this is the year of CrossCode. That is a community joke about the fact that a lot of development has happened for this run this year. Every year is the year of CrossCode if you want it to be. We're gonna do another dash flare up here, so we can get. Because we earlier we went up here specifically. Also, it's very easy to soft lock there. Specifically to get to trigger a cutscene, but we have to go back here. But we never actually lowered the gate. Also, this room sucks.
Incredibly hard skip coming up. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I'm going to try it anyway.
I watched a video.
Of that happening. That's alright.
I watched a video of Yoshi do the new strat for this, and it is extraordinarily cursed. So essentially, we need to do a bunch. So yeah, you're supposed to enable both of those at the same time. They're supposed to enable those and go all the way around. We don't want to do that. Instead, we're just going to hop up here. You have to do some pretty precise stuff to make this room actually work. I hate this room. Specifically, that right there. Oh, so yeah, in order you need to lower it and then raise it, or do it again to.
This shot is annoying.
This shot specifically right here. I hate this shot. There we go. And so that'll lower it again, so we can jump on top of it. And then when that ends, we're able to get to the next room, and then immediately exit. And that lets it. Or sorry, you don't go to the next room. You just hit the switch. If you go to the next room, you are stuck. You don't want to do that. And now we're able to lower both of them and finish that. That room is awful.
Remember a whole bunch of circuits.
Yeah, you can do a donation.
Alrighty, we have $25 from Lucky Luke63 who says, "Hi, Leah. I didn't know there was a CrossCode segment, but I'm glad there's one. CrossCode is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm currently going through a level 1 challenge. Good luck for the rest of the run. Leia, hi."
Hi. Alright, this fight's hilarious. We are going to use 2 specific spells here after we break him, and it's just going to win the fight. Spell's not the words, they're arts. Radiant Swarm in a battery assault, and then watch as the health bar melts.
Goodbye.
That fight's really fun. I think that fight's really fun. Somebody in chat saying they want to see people speedrun the DLC. There are DLC speedruns.
There are not that many, but there have been a couple.
All right, so this is a trick we don't use very often. If you are holding a box and then a warp box and then you warp, you'll be on a different side of it, and you can use that to get through walls and stuff.
Yeah, you have to like hold it at a specific time.
Yeah,
I don't use it like warp with it. Yeah. That's the only time you use it.
We always do this way?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, this does seem vaguely familiar. All right.
Big puzzle time. Donations time.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll tell you when to stop.
Alrighty, I do want to do a quick update. I'm going to do a quick update and then a little bit of info for you all. We are currently at $851 now for that Pokemon Coliseum bonus metronome run. So not only do we get to see the level 99 run at the end of this, which I am very excited for. The more I'm learning about this game, the more pumped I'm getting. So really, really glad that we already hit that, which is super cool. So now we just have the additional run we can add at the end of the night after Pokemon Coliseum. So thank you for getting your donations in. Continue to do so. You're supporting a wonderful organization with Malala Fund. Just want to let you all know, there are more than 130 million girls out of school today. So Malala Fund partners with education advocates and activists who are breaking down barriers that hold girls back. I've been able to talk to a lot of these people who are working with girls all around the world, and I can just hear their passion in their voices and through their experiences of all the things that they've been doing and all the girls that they've been working with and all of the strides and lengths they've been able to make to incorporate these changes and get girls more education and more chances just at all kinds of things in life. It's amazing. So just giving you a quick heads up as to where your donations are going. And you can also win prizes from it. So
Please get those donations in. I want to see
That's my
Switch
shield.
Metronome luck so badly.
Yes.
I'm fighting a whale now.
yeah.
This is the monkey's back. We're fighting both of them. We're essentially going to beat him the same way. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man? All right, let's. There we go.
I caught that I didn't have enough SP. I was about to make the mistake. I caught it, thankfully.
Whew. My favorite thing about that is he just continues to take more Radiant Swarms even after he's out of health. Yeah, that's that fight.
Things to note. The whale quick kill there is a little bit annoying because if you get a critical hit by mistake whenever you're setting up your Radiant Swarm, you're just owned.
Yeah. Crits are, a very fun thing about this game is it is possible to crit yourself. I once saw a simp crit himself on quad turrets on 2 runs in a row.
This is foreshadowing for later.
Yes. Well, hopefully not. I hope you don't crit yourself on quad turrets.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, we're doing some more movement. We are going to do another barriers. Oh wait, the barrier skips later. The barrier skips later. Just kidding. I lied.
I mean, it's a shade skip.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, was that okay? Was that ever a tutorial skip, or am I out of my mind?
Yes, it used to be.
Okay, that is the one I was thinking of. We used to do that as a tutorial skip, like the ones barrier skips we did earlier, and so I did not lie to you. It has just changed. All right, so this is the tracking thing that I mentioned ages ago, where you have to go and follow a path very specifically. It's like playing Simon Says, it's really easy to accidentally take a step right, like.
For example.
There you go. The tracking has been canceled. Thanks, Sergey. We're gonna do one more track up here. And then we will be moving on to... So yeah, that's right. That unlocks the secret door. Ooh.
We've been here before. Well, we've seen this before.
We've seen this before. It's a reference to the beginning of the game.
Whoa.
We're uncovering the mysteries behind Crossworld, the game, inside of the game.
I sure hope there's something epic at the end of this.
If only... oh no, we have to fight Shizuka.
Oh no! That was a really hard. Oh, that was a really hard boss fight.
That was
really
rough.
really hard PvP fight.
And
Wait, what?
Now, we are going... can you play the cutscene where they're sitting under the tree?
I don't know how long that is, for sure.
Or just do the start of it. I have a reason for it. And that is, if you did not see it during the prize segment earlier, there is one of the prizes is a shadow box of that scene, and it is amazing. It looks so good. It's incredible.
So
I learned about
here.
it and I sent the screenshot like immediately. It's like right about here, right here. This is the shadow box that you could win if you donate. So please get donations in. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, you can do cutscenes again now. I just like this game's so good.
It's so good. I love it so much.
All right, there's a secret path here, and we are going to go shopping. Nope, we're not. We're gonna go to.
We see the path, and then we have to go leave, and then we're gonna go do our shopping, and we're gonna watch some more cutscenes. Donations.
All right. We have $5 from I'm Just Jace, who says, my favorite animal is specifically my dog Scout. He was born completely deaf, but he doesn't let that stop him. Which I love. I love to hear about it. That's making me think of the Animal Day, which was yesterday. And we had tons of great runs then. We are always happy to hear about all of your animals at home, everybody. Please, if you're donating, feel free to leave a comment. Let us know about your animals and your favorite Pokemon.
Now we're doing shopping. I knew we were gonna go shopping. We're gonna get a bunch. We're gonna get a bunch of backer food because this game was a Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's a bunch of food that I think that was like one of the rewards you could like name food. All the backer food has very, very, very good stats. So it's time to eat a bunch of Vito types.
They're like a really, really powerful, they're an upgrade to our Blazing Bun, essentially. And we got like a couple other like special ones that we're going to use for like the final boss later. And we also got the laser mail. We still have that assault vest that we got back in the first area. It's still that good. But we're finally going to replace it whenever we do the last boss.
All right, we are going to make our way with all of our friends. It's like an IRL raid. We're gonna storm the Vermilion Wasteland. This part right here is we're going to run ahead of them. So if you have anything to say to us, Fu, we would love to hear it.
Yes, we do have a $25 donation that came in from Needlekind, who says, yay, I'm finally home to donate. Also, you're there to win some awesome prizes, I'm sure. And we just hit over $900 for Pokemon Coliseum for the bonus Metronome run. So that is awesome. Very, very excited for that. And then, yeah, we got a lot to look forward to still this evening. Even though we're in like the second to last run, we still have like kind of 3.5 potential runs between this, the follow-up, level 99, and then Coliseum, and then potentially the Metronome run. So still plenty of content tonight.
Well, it's plenty of content tonight, assuming we meet that incentive. So we get those donations in.
Yes, exactly.
All right, we're gonna start eating our spicy Beto types. Those give us a bunch of damage and health recovery, I think it is.
No, it's just damage.
But it has a blue. How does the green heart symbol?
It has Brawler and Attack.
That's right. Okay. These are little virus guys. You can quick kill one of them.
I didn't have enough SP, but we're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
All these fights can be very dicey. Especially the RNG. Ha 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 ha. You'll see.
We just
We're
got
also gonna get,
a very specific, very powerful part that is like insanely busted in this game. It is called Ether Snipe. You will see what it does in a bit.
Yeah, we have the very high end arts now, and those are very good. Also, they're supposed to do a bunch of rooms here. Turns out you can just spear sauce through them to knock those things. So we just don't have to do this, which is nice. We do have to kill these guys. These guys are not too bad. There are some other guys in this that are obnoxious. The main thing here is make sure you don't elemental overload, and also that you don't die.
That I don't die like that, for example.
Uh-oh. All right. I mean, that's your first death so far. That's pretty good. Annoyingly, you do the spear saw again, because the game will save, I believe, auto-save every room transition, I believe is how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like a very. That's the thing about all the combats in this game is that very minor, like mistakes or mispositionings can like really spiral out of control really fast. Because again, although we actually have gear that is like pretty good, we are very underleveled.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like what, like level 50 or something for this?
Something like that, yeah.
We are not level 50.
Okay, we're just gonna spear saw past these and make our way up.
So I mentioned this cool move called Either Sight. There's this cool enemy here. His name is RNG. And we don't like RNG, so we're just going to eliminate RNG.
I mean, I don't know. I run Pokemon. I love RNG. Yeah. So the joke here is that it looks like a dice. That's why I said it was gonna get dicey. But then I realized that you're never actually gonna see it because we kill it before it spawns.
Welcome to Quad Turrets. Go on.
You like turrets? What if there were 4 of them? So the way this fight works is we're trying to get ourselves low to get into. So we want to get ourselves low to get into Berserk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to break these turrets all in one cycle, and that is very precise.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So that was the. Did you crit yourself?
Yes.
Yes. The amount of damage that you take from bumping into those as the wrong element is based on your own, based on your attack, and you can crit, which is very funny. It's like 3%.
I have no idea what the odds are.
I think that's what Simp said once. I don't know. CrossCode runners in the chat, let me know.
There's another crit. We've seen 3 crits so far on myself. There's oh my gosh!
I mean, that one was fine at least. Uh-oh.
I was supposed to not die.
Uh-oh.
Really what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to grab the orb over there, but I kind of panicked and then didn't. Here we go again. Round 3.
Yeah, this is not easy, by the way. One done, it is quite quick, but it does not mean it is easy. And again, as an RNG stand, we said we blew up the RNG, and now the RNG is getting its revenge on us. We are immediately getting owned by the RNG. There's a 10% chance to crit yourself. Thank you, Anne.
Wow.
No, again?
Yeah.
Give us a donation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, as a heads up, I completely forgot to mention just a few minutes ago, but did you all know that we've hit $60,000 raised from Malala Fund?
That's awesome.
I know, I was like looking in chat like, oh my goodness, we hit this number. I feel like I should have totally mentioned just a bit ago, but thank you all so much for your incredible donations. That's amazing. So yeah, thank you all so much. And we have a $20 donation from Sophie who says, CrossCode is one of my favorite games. I had no idea it could be finished so quickly. So cool. Agreed.
Yeah, so like something you don't really notice, like if you haven't played this game, you don't see the speedrun, is that like there's like a JRPG level of content in this game. This game has so much stuff in it, and we do it in an hour and a half. And that's because we're skipping a whole lot of stuff. One of my favorite things about this game that we don't do in the speedrun at all is that all of the environments are puzzles. Like they're multi-map puzzles that that are about using the environment to get places that it feels like you shouldn't be able to get access to certain chests, materials, things like that. It's just fun to run around and figure out how all these maps connect and how to get I know there's something there, but how do I get there? Please play CrossCode.
Please play CrossCode. This is like the final challenge puzzle, super ultra puzzle, where we combine all of the content that we've learned. Oh no!
Uh-oh. Oh,
we are doing the puzzle again. I have patience.
That is, because again, you need to do the trial of patience. That's just to give time for food to read another donation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for sure. We have $25 from Kelpmonger, who says, I got a job just in time to put some of my first paycheck towards charity. Always excited for more GDQ. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, I guess while we're doing this, Yoshi, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more patient this time.
Good,
Oh.
good.
God. Okay, you're fine. Oh my god. This is
All right.
That puzzle's hard, but it's not supposed to be hard for that reason.
Oh boy. So we're getting close to the end of the run.
We are.
We have this elevator ride up to the top floor, and then there will be 2 bosses, and then it will be done. The bosses are pretty long, but we're in the final stretch here. Now we do have the incentive afterwards. Don't worry, the code will continue to be crossed, but we are getting into the final stretch. I'm still sorry. It's very hard for me to commentate now because I'm still still anxious over how close that was. All right, are you all ready for the ultimate experience? You might think the ultimate experience is playing CrossCode, and honestly, that's fair. But it turns out that, spoilers, I guess, that the main developer was trying to create the ultimate experience, which we are now going to provide. Okay, I forgot how many guys are here.
It's okay. This is the last one.
Okay. You know, I should know. It does tell me.
All right. The final set of circuits.
So we are switching to WMB. I'm going to give a warning now, and I'll try to remember later. At the end of not this boss fight, but the one after, you will probably want to mute the game audio on the tech side of things because it is going to be awful. Not right now. I will try to remember when. But WMB, we'll be using WMB. What is it? Wave motion beam. Yeah, to try to get into a certain repetitive state, and it's gonna sound really bad. So, not because of the fault of the sound designer who who lovingly donated earlier, but because of you are doing things in this game you are not supposed to do. So this fight here, this is the designer. This is the guy earlier. He dropped the crab on us. We were escaping from the beginning of the game, and now we're gonna beat him up using our spicy keto types.
I forgot a very important circuit.
Uh-oh. Did you
That's
not?
fine.
Did you not?
I missed this one. This set. You need this.
You do?
Yes, we need that because that is what lets us use battery assault.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Well, this is why... Look, fortunately it doesn't... It's fine.
It's fine. We're making it work.
It's fine. We're stalling for Swift. We're stalling for Metronome. It's important. It's on purpose. It's fine. Okay, so I don't know what strategy you do for this.
I do battery assault.
Yeah, I don't know how the battery assault one works because I always did the frost one.
You get on really low health and try not to die, and then you're going to spam the move battery assault.
All right. That seems pretty straightforward. There's a different strategy that you can do. It's different. There's a different strategy that you can do. The one that I used to do, which involves waiting for him to jump up and he will smash down to the ground, and then you use, I don't remember the name of the move, but it's the frost one that makes
Eternal
a big,
winner.
Yeah, big icicle, and then you do that. The battery assault one is harder, which is why I didn't do it, but I did use the harder set of equipment to do it because I didn't want to. I just followed Sim's guides and then didn't want to change or learn anything new. All right.
Okay, this is looking better.
Okay.
What? What? I'm actually not sure why I died there.
Prepare to high. Okay, that's pretty good. Is that a quest name in the game? I hope it is.
That is a new game plus modifier that makes you die in one hit.
Oh. So that I know, or don't know, I guess. This is the weird thing about Yoshi doing this strategy in particular, is because I don't know it, but also she needs to focus. And so, Fu, do a donation?
Yeah, sure. We're also at just about 11. Oh, wait, we're at 1146 out of that 6,000 we need for the metronome run. So awesome. We've hit over the 1,000 mark. And we've got a $100 donation from Vachium. Says less than 3. We've also got
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying thanks for the donation.
Thank you very much to all of the people donating as well. Yeah.
I'm glad that we're so on the same page here, Phil.
Agreed.
There's like slightly different phases in this fight. The one in the middle, you just kind of have to hit him with the issue. Also, you notice that this fight's taking a while, and he's a lot of health. We're actually gonna only do half the health in the first one.
Yeah, we've been skipping like several phases. That's kind of the point of like these battery assault moves. We're like every battery assault is a whole phase.
So
that's kind of ridiculous.
Which is why the strategy is good. And now he's being like, wow, you're doing such a great job to help me create the ultimate experience. Yeah, there's not. I don't really know. I don't know what else to really explain for this one. We're just kind of wailing on him. You got another donation?
Yeah. Well, I have plenty I can say thank you for. Let's go. We have $10 from Level Story. Thank you so much for your support. We have $25 from Finn with no message as well. Thank you so much. We got Anonymous coming in with a $20 donation and with a $25 donation. We have $25 coming in from Squirrel611 who said with no comment, but thank you so much. And we have one from Rocky12799. Thank you so much for that as well. Loving all of these donations coming in, supporting the event. You all are the best.
All right, so I actually explained a bunch of stuff now. So we are trying to build. So the reason why we're attacking, even though it's invulnerable right here, or not invulnerable, like super low damage, is because we need to build up our SP here to do certain things. We're going to do 3 different phases of 1 bar, and then we're going to try to get to a certain amount of health to get into a WMP loop. So I need audio to be ready to mute the game when I tell them to. So just be aware of that. We are able to quickly break the nose here, get up there, do another bar of health. When it is in shock, I believe we want to do it,
yes.
Right? Which is the 4th cycle here, because it's cycling through the elements. So as you can see, Yoshi is switching elements to try to get to a certain amount of health here. Break the hand, break the nose. Yep, and then Yoshi, all right, yep. You want to get the nose 1 below, like right about to be beaten. And then we have popped some food that gives us more regeneration. Mute the audio now. And we're going to wave motion beam, and that should keep us in a perpetual loop that continues to damage the boss until it is dead. And the reason why we do that is because it will otherwise go into a phase that is very, very long, where you're supposed to be like, Oh no, yeah, so if you heal up too much, you could fall out of it. Are you just gonna do it the normal way?
I guess?
All right, so now you get to see, unfortunately it did not work. You can unmute the game now. Unfortunately it didn't work. It's the level threshold for it is actually the health threshold is extremely precise. It's very hard. So now we're doing this thing where you can see the boss has 2048 times HP, and we have 4 times attack. We need to get these orbs, which will increase our attack in multiples of 2, which is very slow, and that's why we ideally would have skipped that phase.
Yeah, I was way too high. I was a bit too high of health. And now we have to do weird puzzles that I have to remember how to do. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't also. That's also the problem whenever I fail this. I don't remember anything about this. Oh, you missed the bike seat.
Oh wait, this is the other one. I'm silly. We got it.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, okay, there we go.
I was using the wrong element.
Yeah, so now we're at 5:12. Also, time is coming up somewhat soon.
These phases are pretty long.
They last forever.
Yeah.
But like, you could be like slightly too high on health, and then it just falls apart. That trick. It can be very frustrating, and it's probably honestly faster just to try again. But whatever, we'll give you both.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, the numbers get big.
Oh wait, you're in wave.
Oh, mute the game
you're
again.
In wave. That's not gonna work. Sorry. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
I'll mute it.
We're
Never
getting
mind.
there.
I lied. I'm so sorry for our poor audio tech.
I'm so sorry.
I'm being no, who I'm like giving instructions over and over again and being like, wait, unless. So now it has 20,900. Or sorry, now it has 2,097,152 times HP. And we only have 4096 attack.
That is, I guess, like the really cool thing that we really don't get to showcase in this fight. Like, you have this really high, like, it's all about this, like, exponential growth stuff, and it's a really fun mechanic, especially when you're playing casually.
Yeah. But it's also very slow.
Very slow.
But fortunately, Yoshi did the rest of it very fast. The rest of the game very fast. So we'll be okay. It's so people have more time to get in those donations to.
We don't have enough damage.
So that we can see Metronome. Yeah, you need more damage there.
We're still waiting on our multipliers here. We're getting there.
It's like the idle game sort of mentality in this one, where just the number just gets bigger. All right, we're getting there. We're slowly making our way there. We've got another donation, honestly, during these puzzles.
Sure thing. We have $25 from Infernal Translator. Thank you so much for your donation. We have another, you know what? Anonymous just loves to donate. It's so great. Thank you, $50 from Anonymous. And we have $15 from Just Another Absol. Much appreciated. And $50 from Wind Flash. Thank you very much.
Although the game should not be muted right now if it was. I don't know. I didn't make that clear. I apologize. Okay, 2 more bars left. I mean, you could technically mute it for this one, but it doesn't last that long, so it's probably fine.
This actually might... Please? It worked. Okay,
please.
time. Sorry,
okay.
Time.
All right, and that is CrossCode No Menu Glitches. That was up until creator designer.
Yeah,
that was really good.
But we're not done.
We've not done.
We've got a little more. I'm going to have to swap versions of the game really quick. Because we got a level 99 run.
Thank you, everyone who donated to make this run happen. Thank you, everyone who's donated to make this event happen. And now we got a power level. You know, sometimes you're like playing an MMO, and you're like, you know, I really want to. I just want to get to level 99. It's like It's like I haven't played RuneScape for a while, but I think that's like a thing that people really try to do is reach their level 99s, and we're gonna do it in 9 minutes.
It's gonna be really fast.
And this is gonna be this is essentially gonna be a glitch showcase, and I don't know anything about how this works. So
we're gonna get a lot of stuff in a little bit of time. So welcome to the New Game Plus menu. This is where we can basically like apply a bunch of modifiers to our game. We're going to set up our settings in such a way that we can get a lot of XP and a lot of damage, we're going to make the game like easy. We're going to destroy this game. So we've got a couple settings in particular. Get on my level makes it so enemies will scale with our stats. We've got a couple of things that we're going to carry over from our save file. We've got XP times 4. We've got this cool thing called circuit hacks. It's a surprise. We'll see. And we're just going to get into it. So welcome to the level 99 incentive. This is going to have some very fun, unique tricks And I'll try and take over explaining it. Time will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so if you remember, one of the things with no menu glitches is, well, obviously it doesn't have any menu glitches. Well, the cool thing about level 99 is we do have menu glitches. There aren't that many. There aren't that many, don't worry. We're going to use a couple, just like it's a little taste of menu glitch power without like destroying the entire run.
It's like vanilla extract, you know, you put a little bit in, it goes a long way.
All right, now how much damage do you think I'm going to do to these enemies? Did you answer the 59,000?
No, but I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to make a guess.
Well,
I guess 59,000.
You're right. Correct.
Wow, got it in one. Let's go.
So Sergey Hacks makes us extremely super mega ultra overpowered deluxe. Basically, we just basically one shot like everything. It's really fun. There's really fun unique dialogue in New Game Plus. And now here it comes. Menu glitch number 1. This is called the save warp. If we save the game, we do a cool save prompt storage. We can basically move our character to it uses the exit for, oh gosh.
It's so hard to explain menu glitches in this game.
But basically,
we are wrong warping.
Yeah, we're moving our character from one exit to another, which just happens to line up for these rooms in particular. It's based on the exit names. And it lets us skip through those 2 rooms. You'll remember that was a rookie jump from before, this like really hard jump. We just make it so we don't even have to do it.
Which is awesome, because I hate that jump.
Now you might notice that we have a little bit better gear here. This gear is going to make it so now we can move around fast as well. If you look at our movement here, we're a little bit faster. This is a cool modifier called legwork, which basically increases our aim movement speed. And we have like so much of it that it's literally the fastest form of movement now is to just do this.
Goodbye, dashing. Honestly, I feel like that'd be the hardest part of this, is like not dashing. Alright, so we're gonna wrong warp again.
That one in particular is a little bit weird because like you still have the menu up while you're playing the game, and you need to like move right a bit to like make it go to no, and then you're going to press the left and go to yes. All right, so we're trying to get to level 99. That's the point of the run.
Cool.
We got a little bit of XP. We're now level 30.
Sweet. We're a third of the way there.
Pretty most of the way there. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm dashing by mistake. The muscle memory is kicking in.
That's what I'm saying. Like the hard part is not dashing.
Yeah, it really is. We're going to get a couple more circuits. We have like all of the power. We've already got our circuits unlocked. Sergey's a little concerned about that. It's very fun. Like the new game plus is like all this cool unique dialogue. So we're going to get just the things we need. In particular, we're going to get legwork, more legwork, so we can move fast. We're going to get flare burn because we still need to do a couple dash flares on the way there. And then we're going to get a dash art so that we can do 1 barrier skip. So we're going to go in here, we're going to do a barrier skip. If you're wondering why we're even doing all this, the goal is to get to level 99. And how we're going to do that is we're going to get a very specific room in the game, which we can just like farm levels like really fast within maybe like 30 seconds or so. It's really good. So we're like trying to make our way there. We get to see some fun stuff along the way. I'm going to place a save here. It's a surprise for later. Don't worry about it.
Hey, sometimes you just feel like, sometimes you just need to save. You know what? It's a marathon. You gotta be safe.
You gotta be safe. We're going to do a flare burn here. And we're just going to walk our way through this room. Now, you remember last time we said no to the first prompt. We're actually going to say no, and then yes. That's going to take us to a very specific point in the game. It's in the mid-game that we just totally skipped over. So we're going to say no, no, and then yes. There's actually another designer fight, the designer 1.
Yeah, this one.
We're a little bit overpowered here, so you're gonna notice. All right, so this is a very difficult boss fight. As you can see, we're going to.
I think we're gonna need some quiet time.
All right, we did it.
Oh, nice. That was close. Okay. Whew.
Wow.
Very, very difficult strategy.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Okay, so the thing about that fight is you're scripted to lose. Unfortunately, even though we have all our superpowered massive damage, unfortunately, we must lose the fight, even though we are the ultra gamer.
So we are now in the Vermilion Wasteland, and plot is happening, but we're not going to pay attention to it because plot, although interesting, is slow.
We're going back to the tower, but this is a different tower. It's in the same location, but it's a different tower. You know, that's how
it's a video game, work, right? Okay? It doesn't have to. Yeah. It doesn't have to follow Euclidean geometry.
This is like Vermilion Tower 1. We can use our cool like legwork. Oh, if I can use the legwork, you can do fun like skips. It's even better than like long jumps and stuff. It's very fun. So we're just making our way to a very particular room.
Yeah, the thing about those the viruses, by the way, is that their shields don't actually activate until they spawned in, so you can kill them first.
Yeah,
which is very nice. You can the one that we fight, or one of the two or whatever that we fight during NMG, you can actually get a quick kill on, but it's pretty hard. I believe, right? I didn't make that up.
Oh wait, sorry, I blinked out. What did you say? Which one?
the virus that we. Okay, never mind. Apparently, you just do enough damage to kill them through their shields. Just kidding.
Yeah, we do enough here, but yes, in NMG we do actually like we like specifically set it up so that we can just destroy them. Okay, we're going to do another fun menu trick. This is called landmark storage. We're going to save this teleport to the cave-in prompt. And then we're gonna go back to main menu. It's still in the background there.
How many menus do you have sandwiched right now?
Say what?
How many menus did you stack there?
I stacked 2 menus.
Okay.
Basically, the first menu protects the second menu. And now we're going to farm levels.
All right.
Time is going to be coming up soon because we're going to gain levels fast. Our landmark storage is so we can get out of here really quick. Like, look at how fast we're getting these levels. We gained 12 levels already, and we have plenty more of those to spare, as our good friend says. We're going to look for the XP number to get
experience a level?
1,000 a level.
That's what I meant. Really? It's just always 1,000 a level? I never realized that.
And wait for it, and time. And we're level 99. In just 5 easy steps, you too can become level 99 in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out to watch this run, watching the incentive run, making donations. It is a joy to get to show off basically my favorite speed game of all time, CrossCode, to you all. I'm just so happy. May, do you have anything?
I do. This is, so again, as I mentioned this earlier, this is the first game I ever ran. And when I started speedrunning, I never thought that I would be as involved in, these events as I am now. I never thought that, this would become such a big part of my life. And this game and this game's community is a lot of the reason why I kept with this hobby and I'm doing the things I'm doing today. And also, it allowed me to introduce some amazing people that I wouldn't have met otherwise, including Yoshi, whom I absolutely adore, and I very much appreciate the opportunity to be able to show off this game with you, or to talk about you showing off this game. I didn't do anything, and you should all play CrossCode. It's the year of CrossCode. You should all play CrossCode. In the year of CrossCode. If you're interested in learning this game, you can go to speedrun.com. We've got our page there. You can join the Discord. We will be happy to help out. We've got tons of resources. I've helped with a bunch of mods. We would love to have you. Thank you so much for having us, and stick around for awesome runs to come.
All right, awesome work once again from EpicYoshiMaster, and great commentary from Corvimae. I mean that. I mean that genuinely. You did a great job. That was awesome. Loved hearing about the game. It was really cool to learn about it, honestly, from my end. We've got a $25 donation from Opaque Dreamer, who says, it's great to see CrossCode getting some much deserved attention. I agree. That was super cool. And with that, I'm actually going to be heading out for the evening. You all have been so fantastic. Thank you for all of your support and donations. Keep them up for that Pokemon Coliseum bonus metronome run. I want to be able to watch that this evening alongside you all. So this is my last hosting shift with everybody this week, but I will be back. You can catch some more of me for Beat Saber on Friday night. And otherwise, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Next host up is going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very excited. And in the meantime, we're going to be taking a break.
Hello, everyone. I am Critique Quartz, and welcome back to Frost Fatales 2023, benefiting Malala Fun. I'll be your host for the rest of the night, and I hope everybody is snug as a bug in a rug and has a hot drink ready for the rest of this speed running fun. We do have some donations coming in, everybody. Thank you for all of those. We have a $25 donation from No Luck Duck. It says, I've been loving the event so far and thought I'd get in a donation to show my love for this awesome event for an awesome cause. Education is empowerment, and I'm happy to support such an amazing organization. Thank you so much for that wonderful donation. We also have another $25 anonymous donation. Anonymous is always the most generous. And And without further ado, we do have a word from one of our sponsors. Read. The Yeti is one of our official sponsors for Frost Fatales 2023. They create amazing merch, apparel, and vinyl for video games and pop culture. And for this event, a portion of the purchase price from all items in the Frost Fatales collection will be donated directly to Malala Fund. You can find out more at www.theyeti.com. I know everyone's excited. I am as well for some Pokemon fun. We just have a little bit more time until we get to see whatever Swiftaloo has under her hat, or I guess goggles, because the main character from Pokemon Coliseum wears goggles. But while we wait, how about a few more donations? We've got a lovely $25 donation from Strangely Typed. It says, looking forward to the Pokemon run. Here's $25 for everyone's favorite electric mouse, Pika Pika. And speaking of electric mice, or I guess in this case, psychic foxes, there's a bid war going on, everyone, for nicknaming the Espeon. And right now, Okami is in the lead with $85, which is great, and I love that. But I think it would be really funny if we named Espeon Bingus. It's just behind by $20. An easy donation will get you there, and it'll get you into some of those lovely prizes. Speaking of prizes, we actually have a prize segment coming up right now. Whenever you're ready, take it away, prize team.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Frost Fatales 2023. My name is Sent, and as always, I'm here to tell you all about some of the amazing prizes that you can win by donating to Frost Fatales. Now, there's only one run left in the day, but it is quite a massive run. We've got Pokemon Coliseum coming up next. You don't want to miss it, and you don't want to miss out on all of these amazing Pokemon-themed prizes that we've got going today. But first off, we just saw an amazing run of CrossCode. Honestly, I think I might have been spoiled to the boss of CrossCode. I haven't finished the game myself, but I think I know what I'm going to do as soon as I get home because that was absolutely fantastic. The game is super cool, of course, and you could win your own copy for the Nintendo Switch with a $5 minimum donation courtesy of Billy Phoenix. Thank you so much for sending this out to us, Billy. Now, speaking of great indie hits, we also have a collection of Celeste strawberry pins from our good friend Alley Cat. Let's take a look at them real quick. We got 3 different special ones here. You got the winged strawberry for not dashing on the screen. You got the golden strawberry for doing a level deathless. And of course, you have the fabled moonberry for doing a room backwards that frankly, I can't do forwards. $10 minimum donation gets you in to win the set of 3 pins. Thank you so much to Alley Cat for sending them out to us. We have so many great prizes. Let's keep talking about some cool ones. So we have this absolutely lovely painting here, oil on wood painting of the Relic Forest Shrine from Pokemon Coliseum. $20 minimum donation sent to us by Jesse Radowski. It is absolutely incredible. The details on it are just beautiful. You can see the little Celebi flying in the back there. I was actually wrong earlier about what Pokemon were on here. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but if you head over to gamesdonequick.com, you're going to be able to find a full list of the Pokemon visible in this painting. It is absolutely magnificent. $20 minimum donation. Thank you so much again for sending this out to us. And speaking of magnificent Coliseum prizes, from our good friend Kinda Nerdy Housewife, we have a pair of absolutely lovely Eevee evolutions of Espeon and Umbreon, the best starters in Pokemon Coliseum. also the only starters in Pokemon Coliseum. But still, these Perlers, absolutely fantastic. You get the set of 2 of them for a $15 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Kind of Nerdy Housewife for sending them out to us. But maybe you're looking for, a more conventional fan favorite starter. And for that, we've got a lovely Pokemon-themed tote bag from Meg Han Solo. It's absolutely adorable. You got a bunch of different Pikachus here with all of these lovely little expressions on their faces. You got in love, you got doing the winky face, you got confused or knocked out, whatever you'd like to say. The inside is just a lovely Pokemon yellow. Could be yours. Functional tote bag, $15 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Megan, for sending that out to us. We've got so many great prizes. Here's one that I personally love. This adorable, shiny Furret plushie sent to us by Just Little Dudes. It's just a little dude. It's just a little dude, and I absolutely love it. It's so adorable. Look, if you want a Pokemon that can learn Fire, Ice, and Thunder Punch in Generation 2, consider a Furret. If you want a Pokemon that is top 1 in Gen 2 PU competitive singles battles, shiny Furret. If you want a Pokemon that is going to shake up the metagame when you give it an air balloon, sorry, it's not shiny Furret, as adorable it is, because if we're talking about that, we got to be talking about this absolutely lovely Heatran, Perler, and Pore canvas sent to us by Megan Duncan. I mean, look at it. It just exudes power and presence. You get the Perler Heatran itself, as well as the lovely Perler Fire and Steel typing, all on this beautiful canvas done in like a metallic tie-dye paint. You can see it shining under the studio lights here. Absolutely super cool. $20 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Megan, for sending that out to us. It is exquisite. And in fact, there are so many more amazing prizes that we have available today. We have a super cool crochet Lapras sent to us by Selkie Song. You gotta head over to gamesdonequick.com and check it out. It looks great, along with a CrossCode 3D shadow box sent to us by Game Art Box. The colors on it pop so well. I'm sorry we couldn't get it here in person to show it off to you, but you can see from the picture, absolutely fantastic looking. Make sure to get in a $25 minimum donation today if you haven't, and keep in mind that $25 is getting you towards our grand prize, which is a PlayStation 5, a Nintendo Switch, and all of the Switch games in the marathon. You can head over to gamesdonequick.com, check out a list of all of the games that includes. It's $125 cumulatively throughout the event. So if you got in $25 today, get in $25 tomorrow, get in $25 every day of the event, you are going to find yourself as potentially the possessor of this wonderful prize. And thank you all so much for all of your donations. Reminder that they are going directly to Malala Fund and all of the good they are doing to help create a future where women and girls can learn and lead. Now, if you have any questions about prizes, about incentives, about the schedule in general, you can head over to gamesdonequick.com because it's got all the information you could ever want. Check out the prizes page to see what prizes are going to be available today that you can donate for right now, and what prizes are going to be available tomorrow and throughout the entire week. There are so many cool ones. You can check out what incentives you can put your donations towards, because keep in mind, you don't have to specifically donate for the prizes. You just have to make sure you donate enough to be eligible for them, and all of the amazing speed runs coming up in the event. Now, I've talked a little bit about Pokemon competition, but I'm certainly no expert on it. So let's send it back up to the front with Swiftaloo as we get ready to duke it out in the Pokemon Coliseum.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. Just in case you are tuning in right now, this is Frost Fatales 2023 benefiting Malala Fund. And I'd like to thank everybody who's been so generous supporting Malala Fund. We have a $10 donation from Dirac Coco with no comment. Thank you very much. We also have a $25 donation from Bobo_Luck with no comment as well. I would just like to say, if you're donating, you should put some money towards the new incentive that has been open for a little bit. It is called the Pokemon Coliseum Bonus Metronome Run. Right now, remember, you have to assign your donation to an incentive when you donate, but right now we've raised $1,376 out of $6,000, and I've heard that if we meet that incentive, we might see a little bit of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Coliseum sequel. So be on the lookout for that, and go ahead and get donating. We have a $100 donation from iGox. Thank you so much for your generosity. They also leave no comment. Thank you. I see some love for Bingus in the donations. For those of you who are wondering, Bingus is in the lead at $90. That is a part of our bid war for the Espeon nickname. That'll be closing about an hour into the run when we purify another Pokemon. So yeah, Bingus is in the lead with Okami second. There's only a $5 difference, so anybody could snatch that lead. And speaking of Pokemon Coliseum, it sounds like Swiftaloo is ready with her run of Pokemon Coliseum. Whenever you're ready, Swiftaloo, take it away.